Hey guys, how you doing? It's Voodoo with something a little bit different. I've got a veteran difficulty Call of Duty single player video for you. Obviously starting on mission 1. The cutscene's going to be slightly sped up because this video I can get under 15 minutes, so I can do it in one part, so I'm sure that won't bother you too much. But all the action will be in normal sort of time, no sped up bits. Now what I will do is I'm going to show you sort of like as I play through and make my first mistake, and then once I've made my first mistake I'll then cut to the video where I actually made it through and show you the way in which I'm actually got through the level. Also I'll discuss obviously as we go through what I did wrong in the first place, which half the time is my dodgy aiming. So here we go. Now on this you want to start off straight off the bat, get your noob tube out and hit them police cars, every single one you see. There will be one coming up shortly that will drive at you, which you won't be able to blow up, but every other one you will be able to. So I really did enjoy I did enjoy the single player. It did, as on veteran, it did sort of like annoy me at times, but generally story wise and all that, it was a good game. I'd say it was nothing like World at War frustration levels. It was not too bad. There's a couple of points on the game which were really quite difficult, but it wasn't overly too bad. There's that car I told you about that you can't blow up. But basically also a couple of things to remember is on veteran you can take it reasonably slow, but you do have to bear in mind that one of the ways that Treyarch have made this difficult is by, in certain parts of the game, making enemies spawn infinitely. So here I'm just trying to clear out these police cars and cover sort of like all the areas and take a little bit of heat off myself before we get moving down this alleyway. Now follow the instructions that you hear from your teammates, sort of thing, your squad buddies. Now you hop in this car, you can't really do anything wrong. You don't really need to steer it either, I don't think. It does it pretty much all by itself. So basically just hit the gas and get out of there. Get your ass out of there. But yeah, so yeah, basically another thing on veteran to bear in mind is when you get any damage on your screen, you got any sort of blood on the screen, make sure you sit in cover until that's totally gone, because if you don't, basically you will die. It'll take sort of like one more bullet and you'll be out of there. So you really, it is of paramount sort of like, it's absolutely paramount that you sort of like take your time, get in cover and do it like that. So I enjoyed all the action on this, of a bit Hollywood and all that, but at the end of the day, if you're playing a video game, you want to feel like you're in a film, and they're getting more and more like that, these films are. So there were some pretty gruesome bits like this. There was a couple of times through the single player that I thought to myself that was pretty hardcore. So but that's what it's all about. It's an 18 rated game. You should obviously be mature if you're playing the game, and I'm sure we've all seen films and stuff which are far worse sort of like gore than what we've seen in this game. So now this bit's important to stay with your teammate and follow his instructions. If you accidentally trigger this search party, then you will but you'll basically die. They just go to town. You can't fend them off. That's just instant death. So take your time on this bit. Wait and do follow this guy. Don't run ahead. And we'll head up here. And you can now start taking these people out. Now I picked up the foul earlier off the guy I killed with my strangling device thing. Basically the foul's a couple of shot kill. It is pretty quick reload, very accurate gun, and I find it's very good on the single player, so that is what I would do. I'd pick that up and then head up to the house waiting for your guy.
Stay close.
In we go. Take these guys out. Sneaky one through the window. Now checkpoint reached. Now that's another thing we're going to be looking at all the time. Excuse me. Yeah, we're going to be looking at the heading to the checkpoints. That is obviously the most important thing, and not necessarily the checkpoints where you'd want them to be, whether they've been sort of like moved to make it quite difficult, because you can go through a hell of a lot of enemies and just then be taken out right at the last knock-ins just before checkpoints. So they're a little bit naughty with the checkpoints in my opinion, but I suppose it was veteran difficulty, they want to push you all the way. On these first missions as well, you won't see any achievements pop up. You'll now here, this is where I go into, I take this left flank, and there's a few guys around here. See checkpoint. So as soon as you see the checkpoint pop up, you don't have to be too careful because you haven't lost a lot, and that was my poor shooting there, got me done. So we're back in again. I head the same way. So like as you push forward, sometimes you can trigger events, and it's all about triggering the events in your favour. So I've triggered the event, got them guys to come up, and you can often preempt the event and get a grenade out. Like there, I slung a grenade out because I knew them guys were going to pop there, so that's what I've done. Now, I haven't pushed up any further at the moment there. I've just sort of like let them come to us, take them out, and gradually sort of like take your time. You got to be real careful. Like now you can see there's that slight blood on the screen. If I get shot one more time, I will be gone. So it's best to err on the side of caution, really. So we just down the iron sights, just taking these guys out, sneaking around, trying to get my AI teammates to push up. Now that's what it's all about. And he walks in front of the gun, I shoot him by accident, but never mind, he'll get over it. So I'm sort of just taking my time. They're causing me a little bit of trouble here, so there's a couple of enemies down there just getting quick noob tube. Another thing with a single player is there isn't really a lack of ammo. There's plenty of guns laying around and you will never go short on ammo, so don't be scared of firing plenty of bullets out and doing plenty of damage. So there we go, we can get back up again and have another bash. Prone, obviously going prone a lot is going to help you out. Now I took quite a lot of damage there, need to get in cover. And your teammates are quite useful, to be honest with you. They there is opportunity. There is one thing, like you'll see a prime example over here. That my AI has just run past another AI, an enemy AI, and he sat there. Now I've been caught out numerous times, thinking because my teammates headed up first that the area's clear, and it's not. So they're failing with the aiming here because zooming in, the sensitivity is crazy. So. Yeah, so be warned, don't necessarily think that the area is clear once your AI is moved up, because you can often be really caught out, and that has peed me off something chronic at times. I've pushed, here we go, headshot. Now if you take your time, you can take plenty of time there, get the headshot, that's an achievement for killing him with a headshot. And as I said earlier, you won't see achievements pop on, I think it's the first 5 missions of mine, because I wasn't going to do this, basically make a video of the single player, but I thought what the hell, I'll do it anyway. It's something a little bit different on my channel, and hopefully it'll help you guys out who are watching. So basically, as soon as them doors open, you need to hit that barrel. 3 shots in the barrel blows that up. Now I pushed up a little too hard there and got taken out. So basically, head to cover, push up on this left flank. You've got quite a few grenades, and enemies do drop grenades. So just push up, walk over all the dead bodies to replenish your ammo. We've hit another checkpoint, coming into quite a hefty area for enemies here, and I always push up to this sort of like chest of drawers thing and sit back here, let my teammates push up and do as much damage as I can from sort of like the back line sort of thing. and it can be pretty successful. And I always take up this left flank. That's there again. The AI has missed my teammate that stood right near him, and he's going for me. So that is something to really bear in mind. That can take you out nastily. So we push up here. Stay up on this top level for a little bit and just take the enemies out below. You don't want to be pushing sort of like too far down. Like I say, just there'll be points in the game where I'll tell you where the little trigger points are, and that's how you'll get your AI to push up and really help you out. Now, my big mistake here was this RPG. Don't pick this RPG up, it's a waste of time. Just, you'll see what happens. I try and take out this 50 cal, and I'm getting pummeled from all angles, and then I get myself killed. So, big mistake. Stick with a scoped weapon if you got. You don't have to have the scope. If you haven't got the scoped weapon, it doesn't matter. You can use your other rifle, but just shoot the guys off the 50 cals with your scoped rifle, and that's all you really need to do. You can take the guys out in the sniper towers as well. You can see them in the distance. Just take them out and just wait. Now you're going to have backup arriving soon, so you just got to fend off these guys just for a little bit of time and just basically wait for the backup to arrive, which it will do soon. Now there they are. There's your backup. Now just loiter around this area and wait for your backup to take out plenty of enemies. Now I picked up that RPG, so I couldn't remember whether I needed to blow up this personnel vehicle thing or whether it was done by them, but you don't need it, so they do it all for you. So literally you just got to hold your ground there for a little while and you'll hit a checkpoint just there. Now we're heading off towards the airfield now, and I'm pretty sure that the point we're coming up to, we're now going to run across this airfield here, and I'm reasonably sure that you can't die. I've done it 3 times now and I haven't died, and basically you just have to keep sprinting your way across the map. So sprint, sprint, sprint all the way, and there's plenty of action going on, which is pretty cool. I enjoy this the real scene out of some of the older movies, like what you would see I've seen in the past. Quite exciting. But like I say, this is sort of a cinematic really where you get stunned. That happened to me last time. Whether that's just fluke, it's happened twice or not, I don't know. But hop in your plane, you got M60 mounted, just let rip. The gun won't overheat. You can just keep going to town on these guys as much as you can. Just take out as many as you can. I'm unsure if you can die on this bit as well, but the few times I've done it I hadn't. But shoot the vehicles obviously. As soon as you see a vehicle moving, shoot them. They will explode with a big bang and take a lot of people out. Barrels, etc. Kill as many people as you can. That should make your life a little bit easier. And we're sort of running up to the end of the first mission. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. I'm doing the whole series sort of like every mission on Veteran. There'll be they're going up over a week, so basically if you're watching this in a couple of weeks time, there will be an annotation in the corner to send you on to the next mission, and hopefully that'll help you out. Please don't forget to rate and comment on the video. I appreciate your comments. Any questions you got, put them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so, and that way you won't miss any of the videos. So thanks for watching. Take care and see you in the next video.